Scientists are now saying that it's going to be raining Teslas from space.
Screw you, scientists. You're always giving us bad news. First you give us the COVID. Now you're giving us raining Teslas.
The COVID.
The COVID.
If you remember back in February of 2018.
Do I remember? Oh, yes, I do. Did I watch this?
The world watched on as Elon Musk and his Falcon Heavy rocket launched and put Starman, the dummy behind the wheel of a $100,000 Tesla Roadster, Midnight Cherry Roadster, into orbit around the sun. And scientists are now saying that eventually, with enough time, there is a roughly 22% chance that this Roadster is going to collide with the Earth. It's going to re-engage or re-enter the Earth's orbit around the sun. And the two are going to... It's going to be a problem.
Is it going to be like Armageddon?
They're going to
send up Bruce Willis to interact with it? First off, Elon Musk. Why? First, and also...
Because, you want to know why?
Yeah.
Incredible PR. That's a brilliant marketing stunt.
I 100% agree.
If it's even real. Is it possible it's not even real?
I mean, he does have a rocket company and he owns Tesla. Oh, and also, did you know he's like the third richest man in the world right now?
All right. Okay.
So I think it's possible. What's crazy, it's the one from his garage.
Is it really?
It is.
It's like his personal Tesla?
It is his personal Tesla.
Supposedly Starman, even now, is listening on repeat to David Bowie, Life on Mars. The song
that is if the sun's radiation hasn't obliterated all electronics in there.
Yeah.
This part cracks me up. Inside, this is from the shot from within the cab. It says, "Don't panic."
I love that it's a convertible too. That's
of course
it needed to be.
Okay, I want to actually watch the launch.
Okay.
This is what, 2018?
5,
Yeah.
4, 3.
This is the fastest rocket since the shuttle program.
You know, they're sending someone to space. You think they could have stabilized that camera a bit. Gosh, that is a big rocket.
They're not sending anyone to space, just Starman. They don't need to stabilize.
Right. No, I know, but I'm just saying for the viewer.
Look how fast it's going.
Wow.
So right now, it's estimated that that car is traveling 15,715 miles per hour.
Wow. I wonder if it's riddled with little bitty micro meteorite holes.
Probably. It's also getting 25,000 miles per gallon.
Oh.
And that's the actual estimate too, by the way.
He was talking on Joe Rogan about this, and I haven't seen this whole clip, so I'm going to just watch it real quick.
When we did the Falcon Heavy test flight, normally when aerospace companies do like a rocket test flight, they put something boring on, like a concrete block, because they don't want to risk an expensive satellite. And so I was like, well, we got to do something that's not very inspiring. This concrete block's one of the least inspiring things you can do. So I was talking to a friend of mine, and he said, hey, well, what about putting a Tesla on that? And I was like, hey, that sounds like a good idea. I'm going to go into my garage. I'll put that one in there. So I put my car on the rocket, and then we wanted to see how far the rocket could go. So I was like, just, floor it. Let's go. Maximum delta V. So I thought it would probably blow up, and I had this image of like, man, I was like, this thing could blow up on the pad, and then there's like a tire bouncing down the road, and then the Tesla logo just lands, bam, right in front of the camera. It's like one of the things I feel like this is a movie. That's kind of one of the possible outcomes. And unfortunately, it didn't blow up, and now my car is orbiting Mars.
Wow.
Yeah. So now in that car, so now hopefully somebody in the alien civilizations in the future could find that, because it'll be like around for like millions of years.
I've seen the images of it with the...
It looks fake.
It looks
That's
fake.
how you know it's real.
Is that how you know it's real?
Yeah.
How do the images get to us?
It's the images are too lame to be fake. Or they look good, but for example, the dynamic range of the camera is not enough to pick up the stars and the vehicle. Because they're like things are very bright in space. There's no we don't quite realize it, but in the atmosphere is making everything a little fuzzy. And in space, things are super crisp and super like really reflective.
Yeah, shadows are just black.
Yeah, exactly. So
how is that getting to us?
With
The
a
image.
Yeah, with a radio.
Wow.
I did see some sort of like slow pan around the car at one point. I saw on a video, and I was like, "How did they get that?"
No,
So he explains it right now.
megapixel or something like that.
So like an old flip phone.
Yeah. It's mostly just driven by the what's the bandwidth of a video signal.
So what do you have?
So these are frame grabs from the video signal.
And where's the camera that's taking this photo?
Oh man, our director of photography is awesome.
When this thing gets sent to us, what is taking an image of this?
There's a camera on a stick.
Really?
Yeah.
And it didn't break off?
No. I mean,
Look at him. He's like, bullshit. He's like, I don't believe this.
There's a camera. I mean, it's kind of a fairly wide angle, and like so the camera is actually not that far from the car.
I got a picture of it.
It's
What
like
is that one up there? That
It's
shows
like
the
a
whole car. Is that fake?
triangulated multi.
Is that real?
Tubular
That's real.
frame.
Wow. It says "Don't panic" on the screen.
Yeah.
Things not breaking off.
Don't panic.
All right, so actually, let me show you this real quick. Now,
Is that how it sat inside the rocket?
I don't actually know because he's not. You don't see the Starman inside of it. You don't see the mountings. But look at this.
It looks cool, but
You can see off to the right hand side. You could see the mounts. Do you see that? Do you see it right over there?
Right.
And then you can
I'm sure
see.
there's one out front
yeah.
too.
Well, that's obviously you can see it right there. You see the little V right there?
Oh yeah. Yep. Right out front off the hood.
Right.
Yep.
There is an entire website dedicated to like following this. Have you seen that website?
Yeah. Whereisroadster.com? Is that what you're talking about?
Yep. And somebody has just put together like an animation of like estimating where it could be. And eventually, look at that little car just flip around.
Where's the car? Which one's the
So
car?
it's out of orbit right now, and it'll come back in here in a little bit. See right there? It's come right back in. And you can just see it right there. It's like floating around, and it's got the backside. The point is, you're correct. The publicity is amazing. People are tracking it now. We're still talking about it now. Free advertisement. It
For
only took
both SpaceX and Tesla.
It only took like $100 million rocket. Hey, thanks for watching this clip. If you want to see the full podcast, be sure to click on the link in the description. And if you feel like it, hit subscribe.